Okay, but imagine how cool that would have been, you know, start of the video, getting that 000. Ooh. Ah. Okay, Liu Association, Section 6 Gregor. Damn, wait! No way, the middle little brother. Okay, well. Hey, here's one middle member. And a duplicate, oh wow, Marisol, yeah. He's right there, actually. Really interesting. What does he do? Just like bleed. Gregor, what do you do? Oh, of course, burn, right? Yeah, I can equip that, sure. And I think I'll keep the Roses Banner one on for now, just because it has synergy with my like, you know, like T-class Rhodian stuff. Technically, actually, I could do like a bleed team, but I don't know. This one's working for me fine, so I won't really worry about it too much. And actually, speaking of T Corp Class 2 Collection Staff Rhodian, I'm gonna go ahead and up tier, I think. Let's see. I feel like this is one of my best IDs at the moment, and considering it doesn't look like I'm getting that 000 anytime soon, I should probably just up tie it. So... Oh, that's not the right button. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, and gave her this passive. Actually quite good. Time Moratorium. Clash power +2. Does not take any damage as long as this effect is active. Store all damage received instead. Combat end. If there's only one count left of this effect, the effect triggers Tremor Burst after dealing 100 plus stack times 15% of store damage as sloth damage. Turn end to gain 1 stack and lose count. Take less damage from target. How do you put Time Moratorium on them? Skill 3? Ah, okay. So our 4th hit, if this unit is in borrowed time state, turn end at 2 plus count, gain borrowed time count, -1, haste, clash power up, and fragile next turn. This unit is set to gain more bind than haste next turn. The borrowed time effect expires at the next turn start, and this unit gets staggered. Okay. How do you get the... Oh, the heck, her defense skill? I had no idea. If this unit is not in the borrowed time state, gain 3 borrowed time at turn end. Okay. For this turn, when hit by an enemy, inflict 2 tremor on target. Oh, okay. Wait, that actually seems really good. Wait, do any of my other IDs have cool defense skills? No, just her. Oop. Ah, you gain a 2 charge barrier on your defense. I mean, that just makes sense, right? Damn, if target is 10 plus bleed, coin power +3, okay. Wow, okay. Good to know. I really should use defense skills more than... Ooh, and there's like red chains around it, because I uptied it once, I guess. I think I would go again, right? Because that... Ooh. Wait. Cool, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, new skill. And... Oh. Oh, okay. Ooh, the music? Well, okay. A restaurant in K Corp. Ah, wait, it's like a little extra story. It's not voice acted. I can't do a Don Quixote impression. Okay, behold this glorious piece of steak. 'Tis practically dripping with juice. The child's co-worker cheerfully... Oh yeah, in this situation is Rhodian the child. Co-worker cheerfully chomps a mouthful of juicy steak and savors its flavor. I've got to say, we really chose a great place for lunch. The other co-worker appears just as jolly as he happily wipes his mouth with a napkin. Food here was, going by the reactions from everyone else, nothing short of delicious. But the child was glaring at the piece of steak at the tip of her fork as though she were eyeing something that wasn't even food. This sucks. She probably knows that the steak is, if she could bring herself to bite into it, very delicious. It was simply that the sickly yellow-brown color of the steak did nothing to excite the child's taste buds. Yeah, that's what she kind of talked about in her little introductory when we first got this identity. The sepia monochrome steak inspired nothing but disgust, which was very apparent from her repulsed expression. After staring and poking half-heartedly at the piece of steak, the child let out a deep sigh and put down her fork. What is it, Rhodia? Thou appeareth quite miffed today. It's nothing. I guess I don't have the appetite today. That is quite the conundrum. Thine work-related stress must be relieved in some way. No, that is why we have chosen this delicious meat to be our vehicle for joy. Now, lift thine wine glasses. 'Tis a toast. Like, no, it's only midday though. A dash of alcohol in thy bloodstream may help with work efficiency indeed. She's not wrong. Ain't like we got a chance for this kind of outing very often, yeah? Our co-workers, right? K Corp employees of different classes rarely dine together. Because they all lived varying hours in a given day, most K Corp employees prefer to dine with those living in similar timescales. Like literally, or do they literally like, is it weird time shenanigans again? To dine together without making each other uncomfortable, their only choice was to go for a restaurant under the TT4. Oh, go to a restaurant under the TT time track 4 protocol, which is what? And those restaurants were usually out of low-ranking staff's budget ranges. They chose a place that serves colorless food in hopes of saving a bit of money while indulging as much as they can afford to. Because this restaurant isn't adorned with the expensive color-returning lamps, its prices are weird, so like, what does does like using time-related stuff or like collecting it absorb the color of the area, or what? A color-returning lamps. Its prices are on the more affordable side of things. Fine. Cheers, alright. Cheers. Let's do a toast. The child hesitated and raised her glasses for a toast. Did not want to be the one to ruin this cheery mood after all. The brown contents of the wine glass disgusted her still. She nevertheless tried her best to suppress that look of revulsion from being too apparent. Of course, it took a lot of effort to maintain that level of composure, and the child couldn't stand being there anymore. She rose from her seat. Her food was still untouched. Leaving already? It's the illegal inventions crackdown period, you know. I gotta get back to work or I won't make my time quota. I did hear that we've been redoubling our regulation enforcement efforts. Try not to overwork thyself. Who knows? Maybe I'll nab that promotion soon. Anyways, see you around. Yeah, see you around. Dad, this is sick though. The child departed the restaurant for the back streets of K Corp. I guess this is like a special time collecting watch or what? Her job today consisted of conducting on-site report verification, contacting the Technology Administration Agency with her findings, and retrieving any and all unregistered inventions. Huh. Interesting. I mean, like, judging by, like, sort of the attire of the K Corp employees, right? Like, I guess K Corp, and heck, even down to the color scheme, I guess K Corp is sort of like, almost like steampunk or like old-timey themed. So I wonder, like, fitting with the time period, like, sort of like the, I don't know what it's called, like the Steam Revolution or whatever. Like, people are, like, making all sorts of, like, inventions, you know, like the tech of tomorrow. But that you have to actually register it here. Alright, we'll be confiscating all your unregistered inventions. As for your fines, according to the updated manuals, it'll be 8 hours for each item, which adds up to 40 hours. Now cough it up. Dang, she's stealing their life force. 40 hours. Wasn't it 7 hours per item last time? The higher up raised the fines and tax rates in general. What can I do? What's with that look, huh? What? You want to take this to the collections office and go through each and every single one of these items? Is that what you want? Well, no, but in truth, there weren't any changes made to the time tax rates. Oh. The child was just giving him an inflated number just to get a little bit off the top of her personal use. Embezzlement is a common practice among the lower-ranking, underpaid collection staff at K Corp. They fine people for more than they owe and take the surplus time for themselves. Most citizens of K Corp already know this, but they simply allow it to happen because they don't want to risk beefing with the collector, which is usually more trouble than it's worth. Damn. Besides, you should consider yourself lucky that it's me you're dealing with. The other guys would have tried to rip you off for 10 hours per item or something ridiculous like that. Hey, hands off the timepiece. The child quickly stopped the inventor from reaching the timepiece hanging from their waist. Even the time-rich can't immediately make use of the abundance of time they have within the same day. They have to, like, refine it, or... But if they've already readied and stored enough time the day before, they can accelerate themselves merely by touching their timepieces. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. You could really just like speed yourself up with time, huh? But it wasn't his watch that the inventor was going for. Was that a tool? Well, you know what? You could just sod right off. I ain't get the time to spare for one of you collectors anyway. That may have been a signal. People holding all kinds of construction equipment slowly emerged from the alleyways of the back street. Ah, okay. And so we get this fight. Clearly he wasn't planning to pay the fine anyway. Oh my, you're a popular one, aren't you? You take 40 hours from me, and I've got to live 4-hour days for an entire week. That ain't living at all, lass. And you should be grateful that the 4-hour policy even exists. The child flinched as they began to surround her, but she soon regained her composure and slowly started turning the clockwork on her watch. The clockwork rattles and turns, and her body begins to shimmer with after images. The K Corp Collector's standard issue watch. Once she depletes all the time that's assigned for her in the mission, she'll have to resort to using her own time. But the child decided to spend it anyway. I don't want to waste my precious time on people like you, but looks like I don't have a choice. There's no response. Well, to be more precise, they're frozen. The response was too slow for her to understand. The attackers crowd around her, wildly swinging their weapons and tools in her direction, but it's all futile. Moving in condensed time, even for a brief moment, was more than enough for her to casually avoid every sluggish haymaker, every wild swing her enemies attempted. With every rapid step she takes, the greater the fear grows on the faces of her enemies. Dang, that's so cool. I know you can't hear me, but I gotta say my piece. You'll pay dearly for wasting my time. Oh, just you wait till I'm done with you. What the heck? That's so cool. Ooh, and 40 extra, 40 extra lunacy, very cool. And the art here gets changed to this. That's really cool. All right, and then to get to up to high level 4, you have to actually use like the ego shards and stuff, which I'm not gonna do right now. But that's really cool. I wonder if presumably, right, like every ID has a story attached for reaching up type 3. I'm not gonna do any others right now, but that's really cool. It's really cool. Okay, what does this third skill do though that I just got? If target has 8+ tremor, clash power +1 on use, consume a tremor count on self to gain coin plus power 2, such as inflict tremor. The last hit is inflict bind. If this unit is borrowed time, inflict 2-time moratorium. Okay, cool. Seems good. I could honestly probably swap this out here, right? Fancy little new. This is crazy. Cool. Alright, but with that out of the way, I think it's... Did I not do an intro? Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to some more Limbus Company. As you just saw, or hey, maybe I'll just like edit this in at the beginning of the video. Some cool things happened. I guess I got like my first identity story or something. But with that out of the way, it is time to continue on with the main story. Canto 3 in K Corp and the Unconfronting. Alright. Coming along. So cool. I'm excited, man. I have no idea what to expect. Okay, let's go. The sun is almost set, leaving the bus to be shrouded in dusk. Oh, sorry. Aaron's humming a song while driving. I found myself singing along in my head to that strangely familiar tune. Is it? Oh, it sounds, I don't know. To me, it sounds like Silent Night, which is really interesting. I don't know if that's intentional or what. Like, are we gonna go to like Christmas Town or something? The most beautiful performances are born from broken and ruined things. Interesting. Really interested to learn more about Karen. I do hope we get to at some point. Vergilius spoke, having noticed that I was looking at the driver's seat.
온전히 음유를 느낄 수 있는 것은 정작 그들의 몫이 아니니 이 얼마나 억울합니까? 카론, 오늘은 기분이 좋아 보이는구나.
Karen nodded.
응. 기분 좋으면 노래를 부르는 거야.
Nice.
그래. 하지만 너는 오히려 울적할 때 그 노래를 흥얼거렸던 것 같은데.
카론, 그런 기억 없어. 카론은 즐거울 때만 노래해.
Really? Vergilius' eyes seemed to well with the subdued shade of dark. The kind of hue that would be picked right away if one wanted to express solitude as a color. I wonder if she like traded her like memories or something, or just like lost her memories at some point. It only lasted for a brief moment. So I decided to dismiss it as the vivid sunset playing tricks with the light.
이제 카론이 흥얼거리는 세상은 고요한 무채색입니다.
The world Karen hums now is one that lacks sound and color.
길고 긴 터널 속을 헤어나오지 못하고 있으니
I'm sure that, just like the history of my own life that I've forgotten, Karen and Vergilius must have their own threads of cruel reminders.
이런 너무 개인적인 이야기는 그만하기로 하죠. 딴테.
Going back to my like Karen lost her memories theory, I feel like this kind of fits, right? So maybe she's sort of like on this like she's like sort of like going through this tunnel to sort of like what become who she once was, or like I have no idea.
당신의 업무는
Really strange
나와
though.
친분을 쌓는 것이 아니라 저들을 관리하는
come on.
것이니까.
When I looked at his face again, that momentary hint of sadness had fleeted, replaced with a faint smile. I gave him a few nods, then turned around to check on the other sinners. Or just on the sinners. Vergilius isn't a sinner. Our bus passengers have had lifted spears for a while now. It helped that they did what they were assembled for and secured a Golden Bough for the first time. Yeah. All the sinners were busy talking about their exploits in K Corp's district.
내가 그때 딱 카드 내는 걸 봤어야 했는데 진짜 명장면이었다니까.
Yeah.
아, 저 이야기만 7번째 들으니까 슬슬 지겨워져서 그러는데 그래서 이번엔 어디로 가는 거지?
이번 목적지는
K Corp.
K사
I don't know anything about this one, so this will be cool.
아, 11구?
District 11, yeah.
덕분에 평생 가보지도 못했을 것 다 돌아다니네.
그곳에도 손에 꼽히는 대단한 분이
Ooh, wait,
계신다네.
who?
아마 근처에 기념품 가게도
Like
있을
a
것이야.
color?
한정판 피규어
This is who you
세트를
love.
사고 싶었어.
Ooh, okay.
오,
That'd be cool.
거기 햄버거 맛있다고 유명한 프랜차이즈 식당 있지 않았어?
Really?
요즘에는
Is this Ham
세상
Ham
살기가
Pang
편해진
Pang? Or
모양.
is this a different one?
내가 임무를 위해 행군을 할 땐 입에 소금만 물고 가는 것이 전부였다.
그러게 말이에요. 제가 항해할 때 목구멍에 넘길 수 있는 음식이라곤
Yeah.
철맛이 나는 통조림 수프가 전부였는데.
It could not have been healthy. Like it absorbs the iron flavor out of the can, I assume.
뭐 지역마다 다를 피의 색을 생각하니 침이 고이긴
Is there? Is there variances?
진짜 무슨 얘기를 못 하겠어. 꼬맹이, 너는 뭐가 먹고 싶어?
Sinclair? Yeah, sure. I'm sure you like steak. Looking for someone to. Oh, or is he like scared of K Corp? Looking for someone to share tales with and have a sensible conversation? Rodeo naturally turned to Sinclair. However,
싱클레어? 어머, 얘 왜 이래?
no.
하얗게 질렸군. 과호흡과 오한도 관측된다.
Tremor. How long has he been like this?
베르길리우스님이 K사라는
Yeah.
언급을 했을 때부터입니다.
Could it be where he was originally from? Why didn't you tell me earlier?
명령이 없었기 때문입니다.
Oh god. Yeah, but still, man. Marisol stared at me like I was at fault for not doing the obvious.
속이 갑자기 안 좋아져서
Huh.
죄송해요.
진짜 괜찮은 거 맞아?
Now that I think about it. Faust, I'm noticing a trend where one of us has visceral reactions to the destinations that Vergilius reveals. Yeah, almost like it's, on purpose. Almost like all of the sinners have been picked for a specific purpose or something. Additionally, when we arrive, it turns out that the place does have a history with the person in question. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be Sinclair's Canto. Really? I didn't expect it to be this early, okay. Does that have something to do with the reason we joined the company?
우리라고 칭하시는군요.
Well, like, Dante's a sinner still. Uh-huh.
미묘한 변화의 차이를 감지하는 것도 저의 주임무라서요.
Oh, okay. Does Dante just never
수감자들의 입사
said we
이유에
before, actually like referred
상세히
to
알려드릴 수 없지만
sort of like themselves like as part of the group, part of the company. Okay.
저희가 가야 할 행선지와 수감자 각각의 신변이 어느 정도 관련이 있다는 사실은 부정할 필요가 없겠죠.
Sure are.
키다 아니다부터 말하면 될걸. 쓸데없이 혓바닥을 길게 누리는 건 배운 놈들 특기인가?
두갈적 발화가 언제나 옳지는 않아요.
Hysteron Proteron?
그때그때의 가장 효과적인 방식을 선택할 뿐이랍니다.
Are you sure this is the most effective? Instead of just telling us yes or no?
뭐?
Yeah.
배운
I...
사람이라서가 아니라 당신이 너무 못 배운 사람이라
Oh.
파우스트의 말이 헷갈린다고 한 거예요.
That too. To be fair. Oh no. Just as Heathcliff approached Faust with his bat shaking in fury, Claire suddenly started throwing up on the floor. The bus finally quieted down after that. Jeez, he's really yeah, like it must be like where he's from or something. He does not like K Corp. Inspection. Let's just go Orwell. Hang on. Okay, so I'm supposed to get 18 severed threads from this, right? And if I use this Otis, it looks like I'm gonna get plus 20% more.
벽에 맞는 조언도 함께 준비하도록.
So for the time being, I could probably just take her along. Not like Hong Lu was doing Tremor anyway, so that's okay. Again, if I'm bringing her along, maybe I could just like assemble a whole bleed team. It's an idea. Shortly after the situation with Sinclair was done, well, I just uptied Rhodia. I should at least use her a bit. Shortly after the situation with Sinclair was dealt with.
그나저나 아까는 11구 뒷골목으로 간다는 걸 K사라고 잘못 말한 거지?
Oh, really? Those are very different locations. Why?
타이밍을 놓쳤는데.
난 어지간해서는 잘못 말하는 법이 없다.
So do you mean the Nest or the Backstreets?
맞게 들었어, 그레고르. 우리는 K사.
Unless it's the same thing.
아니 근데 둥지로 들어가려면
그래. 심사가
Yeah, you need a
필요하지.
permit.
난 K사 비자 없는데. 나 빼고 다들 있는 거 아니지?
뭐냐? 왜 날 보냐?
방법은 간단하다. 닭, 돌.
Okay, what is CI?
그리고 뚫릴 때까지
Keep on
죽살을
DER until you've
반복한다.
reached the defense. Are you gonna explain what that means?
닭, 돌.
Oh, it's cider.
살.
Whatever. Oh no, she's not gonna tell me what that means. Keep on. The solution is simple. Keep investigating. And keep on. Don't ever read till we reach the I don't know what cider means, Rosh. You're gonna have to explain. Whatever that eccentric abbreviation means for Ryoshu, the listeners have learned to stop questioning it.
림버스 컴퍼니 정도의 회사라면 그냥
Oh,
통화될지도
really?
모를 텐데요.
Is that
그리고
thing?
류슈 씨가 말한 방식으로는 엄청난 시간이 소모될 거예요.
Huh.
날개가 관리하는 둥지를 대체 뭐라고 생각하는 거예요?
Oh, I see. No one's gonna take into account how much I'll suffer for that cider, huh? Sadly, none of our sinners bothered to respond to me in any capacity.
이스마일이 말한 대로 우리는 비자를 면제받아 통과한다.
Okay.
림버스 컴퍼니의
Limbus
뒤엔
Company.
꽤 다양한 분야의 주주들이
The
계시거든.
shareholders? What do you mean we have a shareholder? How many?
H사의 주주님도 아시나요?
H Corp?
제 동생이 어렸을 때 붉은색 여권이 아니면 안 된다고 고집을 부려서 직접 저희 집에 방문해 주신 적이 있으시거든요.
Really?
글쎄, 나 같은 일개 길잡이는 그런 것까지 아는
H Corp.
위치가 아니라서.
Not quite sure what that one is either.
그렇게 대답할 가치가 있어 보이는 질문도 아니고.
Damn.
너무하네요.
I mean, I'm with you, Hong Lu. I want to know who these shareholders are.
그보다 중요한 건 검문소까지 가는 길목이다.
Okay, it's just gonna be dangerous or what?
심사가 까다롭다는 건 통행권을 노리는 자들이 지천으로 널려 있다는 뜻이기도 하지.
버스 근처에 불청객의 소리가 난다.
All right. Well, out of bus, we'll battle. Couldn't have put it better myself. I got just a bunch of like thugs. Let's try that defense skill on Rhodia.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로
Let's try this like borrowed time thing.
그림은 완성했다.
Ooh,
빠르게
nice. I rolled a 14. Okay. Okay, yeah, so she gains 1 haste, 1 clash power up, and 1 fragile next turn. And... here we go. And when it runs out, she gains bind. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's see this. Execute collections. That is 4 coins? What the heck? That's crazy. Yo! Wait, that's such a cool effect. The glitch? Like on the enemy? Yeah, they're like frozen.
탈탈 털어주는 적을
Yeah,
난파시켰어.
like the time moratorium thing. Yeah, their damage is just like stored, and
그렇게 하죠.
then the tremor burst. Wow, that's so cool. Damn, wait. Oh, yo, wait, that's so cool. I didn't realize that like all of her attacks would have like that like that speed effect on them. Oh wait, that's so cool. Oh, that's sick. Okay, now it ran out, so she's at the end here. She rolled a 2. She's blind.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Yeah, 4 coins is pretty crazy though, I will say. Nice. This is a really good, like just a really strong move, like even without
돌아가면 의견을 나누지.
borrowed time.
돌아가면 의견을 나누.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Okay.
기분 좋은 카론.
Cockahoo.
도착.
What does that mean?
내리지.
Is that a real thing?
심사받을 시간이다.
Oh, here we go. Cockahoop is an adjective describing someone as extremely joyful, jubilant, elated, or triumphantly boastful, especially following a success. Okay, I guess we're cockahoop parking then, huh? Okay.
혹시나 해서 말하는 건데 너희가 평소에 하던 대로
If you cause trouble during inspection, we will not be allowed in.
볼성사납게 사고를 치고 다녀도
Okay.
일이 수습될 거라는 기대는 이곳 검문소에서는 버리는 게 좋을 거다.
Oh, really? Are they really strict? I thought his words were pretty intimidating, but despite the worries.
K사로 방문하신 모든 분께 환영의 인사를 드립니다.
Whoa, the music.
한 줄로 순서에 맞게 입장하신 다음
This is
안내문에 따라
very
적합한 위치에 서 주십시오.
like immediately so. You can really feel it. The menacing and interrogative atmosphere could subdue the temper of any first-time visitors, and the sinners were no exception. I could occasionally hear Sinclair sniffling, followed by Rhodia and Gregor calming him. All. Any of my questions why were met with hands shaken sideways.
그래.
Or head shaking, sorry.
질서를 지키면
Dude,
얼마나
look at
좋아.
this guy. What the
소풍
heck?
나온 병아리 같이.
Okay, well, you don't have to tease us
당신이
for following the rules. Oh wait, yeah, he's coming with us. What made you follow us outside the bus this time? Noticing my flustered reaction at the unexpected company, Vergilius opened his mouth.
이곳이
You just have to get inspected too?
단테.
Okay.
혹여나 이곳에서 예상 못한 사고라도 치는 순간 단테 당신이 전부 책임지는 어려워질
Ooh,
테니까.
that's a good point, right? Anything dangerous that's actually able to get into the nest is going to be like super, yeah, dangerous because it has to go through all these like checks and extra protection. When Vergilius put it like that, it sounded as if you were saying, you're not reliable enough to be sent without supervision. But I knew it'd be wise to keep this to myself. Dang, okay. There's like a whole checkpoint, really.
이렇게 성과를 내는 건 얼마만인지 몰라.
Nice, manager level
이제야
increase.
주목을 좀 받으려나?
Hey, maybe. And yeah, down here I got 22 severed threads, so 20% more. Doesn't make much of a difference, but hey. Okay, code. Okay, code purple I'm kind of concerned about what that could mean, but I'm sure it'll be fine,
금방
right?
빠지네요. 10분 정도만 기다리면 저희 차례가 오겠어요.
Okay.
통과 질문은 저희 13명이 다 해야 하나요? 단테 씨는 말을 못 알아들을 텐데 어떻게 해야 하죠?
Oh no. Ishmael seemed to have a habit of speaking quickly and being more inquisitive when she got anxious.
안 그래도 그 이야기를 하려던 참이었지.
Okay.
잘 들어. K사 직원은 이쪽 줄에 서 있는 사람들에게는
Sure.
그리고
I'm sorry.
너희들 또한 매우 간단한 대답만 하면 되는 거야.
Okay.
신문소 직원이
I'm getting a little stressed already, actually.
림버스 컴퍼니 업무상으로 왔습니다.
Sure.
업무 비자를 확인해 주세요.
And do we have a work
라고
visa for
대답을
everyone?
하면 된다. 토시 하나 빼먹지 말고
Yes.
그대로 외워. 그 밖에는 내가 알아서 할 테니 그저 문제를 일으키지 않을 사람이라는 것만 증명하면 돼.
They're considering the name of this Story node. I feel we are about to cause whatever code purple is. Probably Sinclair, if I'm being honest.
차라리 입을 다물고 있으세요. 그저 갖고 계시는 사원증을 내밀기만 해도 되니까요.
Okay. Keep quiet and don't cause trouble. Easiest tasks in the world. I sneakily mumbled a sarcastic remark. I was worried that Faust might rat me out, but thankfully, Vergilius was idly staring off into space, sparing me from his scathing commentary.
자, 그럼 질문이 있는 사람은 내가 정말 가치 있는 질문을 생각했는가에 대한 고민을 해본 후에
Okay.
조용히 손을 들도록.
Several hands were lifted, including mine.
로지온.
업무 목적이니까 무기는 들고 들어가도 되지?
Yeah, probably.
그렇다.
Yes.
다음.
그럼 그렉의 기기괴기한 팔이나 단테의 근사한
GG
시계머리도
Glockhead.
상관없겠네?
맞아요.
Yes,
참고로
right, yeah.
관리자님의 머리는 무기가 아니라
But that
일체로
counts as
분류되기 때문에
their weapons, I guess. Yeah, I guess
관광
Dante's
비자도
Clockhead
허용돼요.
would
비록
be
불사의 능력을 지니고
kind of a
있더라도
weapon. It's more like a support weapon. Ah, yeah, of course, it's prosthetic. Powers to revive notwithstanding. It's okay. Just don't tell them that I can do that. Ishmael took the role of the model student and answered in Vergilius' stead. Feels like something's changed about Ishmael's attitude since the casino job. She seems to have decided to take matters into her own hands after I betrayed her expectations of my capabilities as a leader.
정확해.
Sorry. Gurk and I put our hands down at the same time. Gotcha.
그리고
Okay.
리오슈. 담배는 끄고 얘기하도록.
Of course.
난 손 안 들었다만.
Oh, just gonna say in general, what is it, Don? Vergilius was doing his best to ignore Don Quixote's arm stretched skyward, but he finally caved and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래. 돈키호테. 뭐지?
His eyes start glowing.
유리벽은 어떤 용도로 있는 것이오?
Ooh, okay, that's a good question. Following Don Quixote's finger, our attention was drawn to the glass wall stood in the middle of the barrier. Stood in the middle of the building, sorry. On the other side of that clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line.
저쪽은 기다린다기보다는 아예 사람들이 바닥에 앉아 있군. 줄을 선지 꽤 시간이 지난 모양이야.
무장 경호원도 많고
Okay.
이곳 인원의 3배.
대부분 건물에 세워져 있는 유리벽은 안전을 위한 용도일 가능성이 크다.
So K Corp, huh? A lot of... I guess there's gonna be more buildings with glass walls, huh?
뭐 쉽게 말하자면 뒷골목 사람들 전용 구역이지.
Oh, really? Okay.
둥지마다 방식은 다르지만 어쨌든 제대로 된 비자가 없이 다른 둥지로 가는 건 진짜
Okay, that makes sense, actually, yeah.
왜 검문소 근처에서 목숨까지 걸고 우리를 습격하려고 했겠어?
Yeah.
비자를 강제로 빼앗아서라도 둥지에 가려고 했던 거지.
그리고 우리가 해결해 줄 수 없는 문제이기도 하지.
Yep. However, that answer didn't satisfy Don Quixote, really. Whether it was the fault of the gloomy yet oppressive atmosphere of the area behind the wall, beyond the wall, or the disturbances happening in there, I couldn't say.
관리자님, 저희 차례입니다.
Okay. Huh. Oh, right. Our line moved at such a quick pace, we barely had time to chat before it was our turn to answer the officials' questions.
기억하세요.
Mm-hmm.
그쪽에서 어떤 목적으로 왔냐고 하면
I'm here on work business on behalf of... Please check out my work visa.
한 번만 더 말하면 심사관인지 뭔지
Sangria.
아는 놈이라 만단지에 해주겠어.
I'm not even gonna guess what that means. Despite Ishmael's worries, our inspection was smooth sailing.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
Whoa. Checkpoint officials, so cool.
업무처 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔습니다. 사원증 확인 부탁드립니다.
Yes, that's right. That's what you're supposed to say.
확인했습니다. 다음.
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔죠. 비즈니스 때문에. 사원증
And
보시면
all of that?
된대요.
Maybe don't put on all of that at the end.
확인했습니다.
Okay.
다음.
After our first sinner proved who we work for, it was a breeze for the rest of us. The official asked the same question in the same dry tone. Took a cursory glance at our faces and employee cards, though based on speed, it seemed more like a customary gesture rather than an actual look over, then let each sinner pass. People in line?
저쪽에서 무슨 문제가 생겼나 봐요.
Really? The glass wall standing between us and them was thick enough to block out sound. It was hard for us to tell what was going on through the wall. Oh no! However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security. And a small child was crying next to them, clearly scared and confused.
신경 쓰지 말죠. 잘은 모르지만 날개의 금기를 어긴 모양이에요.
Yeah, I guess so. Why was that person bleeding? Like, I guess one of the guards just hit them probably.
만족스러울 만큼 충분한 돈을 뒷구멍에 찔러주지 않았다는 거 웬 더 있겠어?
Ooh.
지금 저한테 이죽되는 건가요?
Maybe.
뭐야? 신경 쓸 일은 아니라며. 너무 신경 쓰네.
Damn. While I was distracted by Heathcliff loudly celebrating his first successful tease on Ishmael, I guess so, yeah. Our usual suspect sprang forth at her least expected moment yet again.
소속 그룹 이유를
Dawn, please, don't do this for us. Don't do it. Just don't say anything. Just show him your No, that's not it. The emotion is expressed for the first time on the checkpoint of Victor's face. Flabbergastation. They looked up at Don. They looked up. Are you sure? They looked down at Don Quixote with a face screaming that I was flabbergasted. No. Oh.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
Yeah, he's giving you another chance. The official ignored her demand and parroted the same question. All the while, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, in looking through the transparent wall again, I saw the desperate child mouth a scream at the man dragged away in handcuffs. Daddy, oh no! That's not... Oh my god, we're gonna die.
코드 퍼플.
Wait, this is like this is genuinely a problem, isn't it? Like, presumably we can't take these guys on. And how are we gonna get let into the nest? Code purple, violation of taboo K185.
트롬보사이트 지원 요망.
Thrombocyte units? What? Veering away from inquiry like a broken record, the official spoke an intimidating immune response to the radio.
안내합니다.
The code purple, I guess.
코드 퍼플. 순환 이동 검문소 14번. 트롬보사이트.
Oh, no, you see the window broken? Or the glass? Leukocytes. Blaring sirens accompany the perplexing announcement, all the while thick metal glass gates shut around us.
그냥 대갈통을 부수고 시체자루에 넣어서
Yeah, actually, maybe that would have been not the worst idea. Fair. Yeah, we probably couldn't have gotten through with a dead body anyway. Oh, okay. Platelets and white blood cells.
저들을 의미하나 보군요. K사와 어울리네요.
Huh. Looking in the direction Faust indicated, we all saw what she meant. Security forces wearing menacing uniforms were staring at us. Jeez, I don't have anything to say, man. Taboo. Let's go. That's fine. I can't believe this, Don. Cheeky. This is the second time now. I've gotten used to this sort of situation, but it looks pretty serious.
날개의 금기를 어겼으니까요.
Okay, what's a taboo? It's not like anyone was hurt. Can't we just talk this through? Faust looked straight into my face. For Faust to face someone directly when she usually stares into empty space as she speaks can only indicate one thing. I must have said something incredibly frustrating. No, we can't talk it through. Sorry.
어떤 날개든 금기를 어겼다는 건.
Oh no, we're super dead. Oh, Vergilius! Wait, we have Vergilius. Does he got this? Well, that explosion left Don Quixote dismembered where she stood.
별도의 발포 경고 없이 금기자를 처단할 수 있다는 뜻이에요.
Yeah, they have guns. It looks like border control isn't willing to forgive us until they dismember the rest of the sinners. Armed security staff was surrounding us on all sides. Please save us. Oh, I'm sorry. You're keeping out? Vergilius, we're gonna die. Or sorry, I'm gonna die. They can't come back to life if that happens.
부족하니까 동행한 거라면서요.
Yeah.
어쩔 수 없는 것에 책임을 져준다고 했지.
Oh.
이따위 헛짓거리에 동참을
Yeah, this one was very avoidable. Vergilius casually pushed his way through the line of armed guards and leaned against a wall, then crossed his arms as if to further drive home that he'll remain a spectator. Okay, unless we can somehow bring it on. Okay, so what do we got? Oh wait, they tremor too. Okay. And a lot of it. Okay. What do you mean you heal each turn? That's so annoying. Okay. Jeez, yeah. Okay, I should level up these. You guys hit for a lot, or roll for a lot. I mean. Nice. Good. Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, shield bash is great. Shield bash is great. Dude, that's so cool. Just like teleporting around them. Okay, let's see. Jeez, both are struggling here. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I'll level next time. I think we can win, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a lot harder than I would like. Man, they just keep healing. Okay, now our time is broken. There's 8 enemies. Oh, okay. I'm actually a bit worried. Let's try to get Indica's trial out. Ah, that sucks. Ishmael, don't die. Oh, stagger, double stagger plus. Yeah, we're not winning this one either. Shoot. Come on, come on. No, yes. Yes, okay. Fantastic, Marcel. Pop off. Okay, got him staggered. Yeah, we've got this, we've got this. Okay. Watch. Okay, what am I just missing? Geez, pride. Okay, well, we'll get it this turn. As long as she's not staggered, we can do it next turn. Oh, she's about to be staggered, actually. Wait, don't do it. Thank you. Oh, that was so close. Okay, hang on. Just Indica's trial. Yeah. This is good. Love that absolute resonance. Jeez, man. Wait, did someone just die? What was that? No, we probably killed one of them. That makes more sense. And she rolled an 8. I don't know if she even staggered them. Okay, yeah, looks like she did. Okay, not this guy, actually. That really sucks. She's staggered. Wait, no, she's alive. Or still not staggered. This is really rough. This is really rough. Yeah, we're not winning this. Come on, Rhodia. You had 4 coins to work with there. Oh, she's staggered. Yeah, tremor, man. Nice. So much damage there. Okay. Oh, wow, these guys run away too. They also don't die when we deplete their HP. That's just another stagger. That's another one. Yeah, we're just really struggling all around. Oh, and Ishmael's dead. Oh, this is at 7 HP. This cannot be going worse, I'll be honest. No! Don't do it! My bad. My bad. And we can't kill that guy. Indica's trial needs 3 more pride. That's not happening, right? We could just use body sack. Just A-res it. Okay, just not getting A-res for some reason. That's fine. Yeah, it's not happening. Man, first battle. Okay, this is the second battle. First battle against these guys. That yeah, she's dead. I'm not. He's staggered. Okay, hang on. Yeah, recommends blunt damage. Let's see. I will. Now let me level you. There we go, level 20. That's good. I'll level Otis as well. Does it recommend average level 20? Well, maybe I should do that bleed team actually, right? Because the middle little brother here has like plus 20 whatever this is. So hang on, let me do this. I'll have to level you up. Let's go level 19. For you, we'll do the same thing. And to you. And we don't have any more bleed ones, so I could probably just throw on I can always do Hong Lu. That's always an
청소
option.
준비 완료?
Why not, you know? Level 20, great. Yeah, that's fine. Should be much better. I should have checked their... I don't know if anybody can actually power Indican's trial. If not, that might be a problem, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, what are we doing? Man! Ow! Okay, still struggling, which is concerning.
이상 승객을 정리.
Man. Okay, nice stagger though. There's that at least. Just do this. Ooh, Marisol's punches are cool. His like tattoos light up. Oh, I have asymmetrical inertia? Really? Yeah, I guess we generate like no wrath on this. Yeah, we can use it, why not? Just as damage. Right, yeah, it just hits really high, so. And it's multi-target, you know. Okay. Not bad, like 30 damage per. Both of them are staggered. One of them was staggered. Well. Oh, that's so bad. Cool. Okay, nice. Ooh. This guy had a... What did you see that? Was it a 20 defense? Ooh, nice. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is going so much better now. Yes, okay. Oh, they're like all staggered. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Honestly, devoted to hammering here also rolls for pretty high as well. An 11 if she gets both heads. Oh man. Yeah, okay, the punches is cool. The punches are cool. That guy's dead. This guy's dead. Cool. Can't use Indican's trial yet. I need one more wrath. Might as well just use asymmetrical inertia again. 16, okay. Cool. Damn, 120, that's amazing. Stagger plus on both, okay. Yep, so he's dead. This guy's dead. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, this works so much better. Oh, I'm sure it's mostly because I actually leveled them up, not necessarily because I changed the IDs out. Ooh, rough. That's okay. Everything's done. Like, well, I can use Indican's trial. It's not really worth it at this point. Guess I'll just use the other eco as a win rate. Ah, nice one. Cool. Nah, 25! 25 body sack is crazy, okay. Oh, I just remembered something. Hang on, I'll show it after this battle. Really just gonna watch from there? Oh, come on, man.
아무도 귀담아 듣지 않는 길잡이 주제에 칼까지 빼드는 건 주제넘은 짓이 아니겠습니까?
What is your weapon anyway? Like he just like punched like the guys in the prologue.
K사의 특이점은 HP 탄으로 웬만한 상처쯤은 순식간에.
Oh, K Corp singularity takes the form of healing bullets that restore most wounds in the blink of an eye. Okay, yeah, I saw that. the defense skill that we saw there, that rolled a 20, that was called like healing bullet or something. Huh. Can it bring people back to life? Hey, wait. Completely ignoring my feeble plea, not that they could hear it. K Corp security guards closed in on us. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Something that I accidentally did off camera was, I claimed this new ego, Frodus. It's actually from the battle pass over here, and it actually seems really good, right? Because it inflicts bleed. So I'll definitely have to use this, yeah. I just didn't have it equipped. Okay, anyways, now, Verboten. I think this is the team. Yeah, this is fine.
시간 됐네.
Okay, once again, let's go. Not too bad. Ooh. Not too great either.
약해 빠져서는.
Oh, Rhodia, don't get staggered. Thank you. Oh, she is staggered. Never mind, my bad. Shoot. Okay, well. Let's see the animation for this. At least. And yeah, put some bleed on the enemies. Or nails and thread, needle, whatever it's called. Ow. Don't stagger her. Okay. That would have been so bad. Nice. Ooh, okay. Damn, Papa. Nice stagger. Ooh, a 14. Should I just like throw needles at them, I guess? Oh, that's cool. Damn! Oh, that's so cool. I always love like scissors for weapons. Let's see, what else do we have? I could do it again already, but nah. No, if I'm gonna overclock it, I want it to be stable. I'm not gonna do it. Next round we can asymmetrical inertia. Okay. Sure. Nice, good one. Looking pretty low on our HP. Luckily she staggered this guy. We remember. So cool. This is so satisfying for like the 1-2. Damn. Come on, no. Ooh, 16, love it.
균형을 잃은 게 아니야. 세게 후려치려고 윷뚱거린 거지.
Damn, 180. Okay. Yeah, they're just dead. What are they gonna do about it? Oh, wait, is that the rounds? No, there's 2 more still, okay. Sure. Okay, because we've pretty much won the battle, I'm gonna overclock. This is purple, so there we go. Surely she doesn't hit the, you know, one of her 4 other allies compared to the 2 other enemies she could hit. Ah, yeah, see, activate HP bullet, there it is. Wonder what the K stands for then. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Okay. That's so cool. The damn. But she's still spinning. Yo. that was so cool. Dude, I loved how her number just kept going and going until like the final hit. That was so cool. Yeah, and they're just dead. And she hit an enemy too, actually. That's really lucky. Nice. Yeah, we won. Okay, I said this about the Tremor team last time, but I'm feeling really good about this team actually already. So, ooh, Heathcliff. No, makes sense, right? Able to go back one day. What does that mean? HP bullets. Okay. Another battle. Another battle. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, just one wave. Okay, symmetrical inertia.
균형을 잃은 게 아니야.
I know you were.
치려고 유뚱거린 거지.
128, love it. It just feels so strong to use, like it's so satisfying. This guy's dead. Nice. Ooh, good stagger. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, ouch. Ah, okay. Ooh. Like an absolute resonance here, look at that. Okay, or not. Maybe I just don't know how absolute resonance works, but okay. Maybe no, I don't know. I have no idea. 28, 26, what the heck? That's amazing. Yeah, this is really cool. I like the thread, like, looking slashes. Man. Still 5 enemies, which is actually worrying. I think we should be fine, though. Yeah, whatever. I don't think we're gonna lose. Shouldn't, at least. Boom! Okay, nice. Ooh, dead. Okay, 25, 25, 17, 16. 174 is ridiculous. They're dead. Yup. Nice, nice. So sick. Let's go. Oh, wow. Double absolutes. Nice. Okay, well, activate HP bullet, sure. Boom, 13, nice. Okay, he's just, dude, he keeps healing, nice. Good staggers through the shield. Okay. Oh wow, we're just all wailing on this guy. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Alright, pretty easy. Pretty good. K Corp Singularity. HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the threat of which Heathcliff's patience was hug-snapped. This is... Yeah, wait, we could... both sides can just revive. Yeah. We have one particular person to thank for that. Yep. Yeah. What's up? Oh yeah, you don't like how they can just get instantly healed. Feel she made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Jester's sheath. Cuts and slashes will mend before even a drop of blood can spill from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Yoshi to fight. Isn't there anything we can do? HP. HP? Helapoiesis? It's a bioengineered technology that allows for the continuous repair of damaged or lost cells. One dose already considerably long. Yeah, of course. Damn. They're just like invincible pretty much. Huh. Even Faust was shaking her head in despondency. But then... Oh! Oh! A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Oh! Oh! Seems like someone that like Dawn can maybe get along with. Alright, man, I won't. Siegfried? Okay. We're encountering Siegfried, sure. A figure approached us with terrifying force, reminiscent of a frenzied beast. That thing. 3 seconds. I don't know. I'm not sure what to... Vergilius was the only one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently unexpected arrival.
역시 오시는
K Corp superstar.
K사의 대스타.
A jovial-looking man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
Whoa!
목격담은 얼마든지 올려도 되지만
What?
사진 촬영부터는
He's like a whole
K사의
superhero.
공식 허가가 필요하네.
On his arms too. They're like
다만
they're both
30분 후에는
robotic.
잡지 인터뷰가 있어서 길게는 시간을 내주지 못해. 섭섭해도
Really?
이해해주게.
So he's like a
왜 안 오나 했지.
he's just like a crime fighting celebrity. Like what? Hello? Who is this?
날개 월급쟁이가 되어버렸다지.
They know each other.
그 비아냥거리는 말 본체는 여전하시군 그래. 코드 퍼플이 발동해서 불이 나게 달려왔더니만 그대의 친구들이었나 보고.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, we certainly were.
이 소동 속에
Yeah.
나는 무관하다는 걸 알아주면 좋겠군.
그럼
그래. 화끈한 정신 개조를
Don't.
부탁하지.
No. He's not gonna beat us up, right?
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만
Siegfried's on our side. He's not gonna beat us up, right?
동감. 어디서 굴러온 놈이지?
보아하니 꽤 구석진 골목에서 온 분들도
아.
있나 보군. 좋아. 그렇다면
Oh, no.
이번만큼은 특별히 사진 서비스도 제공해주겠어.
우리를
He looks so
거리
cool, though.
추종자처럼 대하고 있군.
Yeah.
감히
So I take it that this was the person that she was talking about. That was crazy, by the way. Can we? Like, oh my god. Don Quixote, what's wrong? Yeah? The man himself. Okay, does he... What's up with him? We need information.
저 시계머리는 빼고 부탁하지.
1 minute, okay.
의체인가?
A fixer?
그렇다면 50초로 하지.
Make it 50 seconds. What? Laser beam hands, and as he films it too. Sorry, Heathcliff. Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I could only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. Yeah.
자, 여기를 한번 봐주게. 우리 팬들이 매우 좋아해 줄 거야.
This is insane.
더럽게 강하군.
Yeah.
응? 방금 뭐란 거지?
Called you a blighter.
깜찍하군 그래.
This guy's ridiculous. One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Just literally shooting laser beams out of his hands. Like, what are we supposed to do against that? Vergilius watched the carnage with a pleased expression.
동지에서 주제도 모르고 나대면 어떤 결과를 초래하는지
Yeah.
깨달을 필요.
No, I mean this is fair, right? I don't know how we would have gotten out of this otherwise.
지금의 당신은 기억이 안 나겠지만
Really?
당신은 거물 같은 존재였을.
I mean, I assume this prosthetic is really expensive, yeah. And also the secrets that he used to know is probably also really important. I just couldn't picture it. Right now, I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored by the trash by my sinners. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be the respected leader of many sometime in the past. I felt a genuine desire to ask Faust for another way to recover my memories.
하지만 기억을 잃었다는 사실이 당신의 관리 소홀에
Yeah,
온전한
yeah.
면죄부가 되어줄 순 없죠. 무슨 말인지 스스로 아실 거라 믿습니다.
I understand what you mean, Vergilius. That doesn't mean my, like, arm is gonna, like, get cut off or something by Siegfried, right? I thought of the staff at the K Corp checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it as nothing more than part of the due procedure. Although Don Quixote got us into trouble when she sprang forth to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to Baines as he witnessed the disturbance, if not for Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have intervened. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Vergilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might not be for the best after all, Vergilius.
이거 참 다음엔 꼭 마이크를 달아놔달라고 해야겠군.
Gotta tell. Whoa. Like maybe this is just like a joke, but this line here almost implies that like Vergilius and maybe the company as a whole is responsible for putting the clock head on Dante, right? Like next time.
소리로 이해하겠습니다.
46.5초.
Oh, 46.5.
오늘도 세계를 정의롭게 수호한 시간이었다.
Crazy. I was not expecting this at all. Time to rewind. All right. All fine. But hello? They're back already? Oh, my bad. Okay, well, now that that one's cleared, I guess we'll meet up with Effie. Sauda, too. Sauda? I don't know how you say her name. After 12 worlds of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece. The massacre must have been humbling because it feels rather strange seeing them this quiet. Yeah.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선. 요새 통 얼굴 보기가 힘들었는데 둥지 속 우수한 해결사들의
The
모임에도 안
League
나오고.
of Excellent Nest-Dwelling Fixers, huh?
내가 초대장을 무려
Yeah, like,
수십
is
장이나
Siegfried a
보냈는데
color, or is
받지
he...
못한
Because
것인가?
he doesn't seem to be an ordinary fixer, or maybe not even a fixer at all. Huh.
주소 바꿨어.
Changed addresses.
충실하게 꼬리 따위
Ah.
흔들고 있을 여유도 없지.
I don't know what happened between these two, but Vergilius is a bit hostile here, right?
첫 보기에도 둘의 성향이 다르다고 느끼지 않나요, 단테?
Yeah? In what ways?
간단히 말하자면 지크프리트 씨는 해결사 중에서도
Ah, of
나에게 친화적인
course.
쪽에 가까웠죠.
Sure, and Vergilius is like... Well, he doesn't necessarily seem to be like against the wings, but he doesn't really like them probably much either.
씨는 해결사만의 독립성을 추구했어요.
Yes, okay, okay.
영향력이 강한 어느 한
It's like his
곳에
sponsor,
해결사가
kind of.
종속되어
Like,
있습니다.
or like Siegfried is getting sort of like
해결사가
sponsored,
지켜야
I guess,
할
by
최소한의 가치마저도
by J
사라진다고
Corp.
생각했거든요.
Oh, interesting.
힘 있는 자들 한정에선 누구보다 엄격한 잣대를
Okay.
들이미는 사람이니까요.
While speaking with Faust, I saw Don Quixote quake and approach Siegfried with shaky hands. Can I get your autograph? You must have been honored to see him, even after being mincemeat by his own hands mere moments ago.
그대 피규어도 모아놓았어.
Really?
정도는 아니지만 나도 그대처럼 엄청난 해결사가 되는 것이 꿈이야.
Okay, so he's a fixer. Is he like what the I was gonna say the blue. Maybe he's like the green. I don't know, applause or something. I've got nothing.
해결사 꿈나무군. 시간이 얼마 없지만 사인은 해줄 수 있지.
Well, usually it's like related to like what their powers are. I guess his are the prosthetics here. So I guess he would be the green like the green cannon or something. I don't know.
그게 정말이요? 그럼 사인은 여기.
Calm down. Calm down.
좀 쉬어, 돈키호테.
It's a deep breath. So much.
안내합니다. 상황
Go purple
종료.
dismissed, huh?
코드 퍼플. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플.
I suppose. We're still alive, but I guess they did die, right? Huzzah.
그럼 또 어디선가에서 보도록 하지.
Oh! Bro, it's all mine. What is this? No, I just realized Siegfried, he speaks, you know, I made that comment about him and Don Quixote getting on well, right? You know, partially because he speaks so, like, grandiose and, you know, says stuff like huzzah. But I wonder if, because like obviously she's like a huge fan of him, if she like she partly modeled her own speech after like how Siegfried talks, right? Like maybe that's why she Oh yeah, I think it is, right? Because here when she's saying like, oh, I'm a huge fan, she's not saying, you know, she's not using any of her like fake fancy Shakespearean language. She's speaking, well, relatively normally. Yeah, so she probably speaks like that, like sort of modeled after Siegfried's speech, right? Oh, I really like that idea. Leaving with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get the travel permits in the end. Vergilius returned to the bus in the meantime, or perhaps he only got off knowing that we'd run into that Siegfried. He looked— it is Siegfried, right? Yeah, it's not Siegfried. I don't think it matters. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one seemed to care that much. I don't think she has like a badge of him though. Not that I can see. Yeah, I'm not seeing one, although I don't know his symbol, to be fair. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a clam, caressing the sheet of paper autographed by Siegfried.
꿈을 꾸고 있는 것은 아닌지 모르겠어. 아, 관리자라니.
She's so happy.
꼬집어줄 수 있겠어?
Alright. Just as I was about to give the blissful Don Quixote a word while we walked out of the border checkpoint. Whoa! It couldn't be that easy, huh? An armored vehicle stopped before us.
새로운 적인가? 둥지
Oh
검문소.
no, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be, no, it's gonna be Effie and Sato, right?
이 차는 LCC
Yeah, LCC.
청소부서 소속이군요.
Following Faust's plain reply, the vehicle's doors opened.
나 참.
Hey!
왜 이렇게 오래 걸린 거야?
Hello.
이 근처를 세 바퀴나 뱅뱅 돌았잖아.
Damn, wow. This is crazy. I was thinking like they probably could show up again at some point. I didn't expect them to show up the chapter after they were introduced. I will say, because I was thinking about this, right? That I'm kind of worried, right? I'm kind of worried that, right? Because now that they're reoccurring characters, reoccurring side characters, essentially, more importantly, I'm kind of worried that they can die. I just feel like maybe it won't be during this mission. But I just feel like if they show up in the future, I'm kind of worried like one or both of them is gonna die. But I'm not gonna worry about that for now. A couple of familiar faces appeared out of the car. Effie and Sauda. Even though their outfits had changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise.
비포 팀에서도 온 건가? 분위기가 좀 달라졌군 그래.
Well, their outfits, of course.
그건 카지노
They're in
자문을 위한
the formal
위장복이었답니다.
LCC gear.
결과적으로는 쓸모가 없긴
Yeah.
했지만 말이에요.
Yeah. Didn't really serve much of a point.
힘을 지르는 말투는 여전하구만.
My chest ached a little at the thought of the harmonious cacophony that was our last operation.
소드. 저 시계 시침 떨리는 거 보여? 저러다가 울기라도 하겠어.
장난이랍니다. 실력으로는 아직 발전해야 할 부분이 한참 남아 있었지만 그래도 LCB 부서만의 색깔이 있다는 걸 인정하기로 했거든요.
In spite of the rough path we took, it looks like we did leave a positive impression on the two.
비포 팀들은 먼저
Yeah, I like them.
작전 현장에 도착했는 줄 알았는데
They've left a positive impression on me as well.
다른 대원들은 이미
Oh wow, look at
도착했을 거야.
them. Actually get,
너희들이
I
알면
mean, makes sense,
유용할
right?
추가
Full
정보가
sprites.
있어서 잠시 남아서 기다려주기로 했지.
Alright.
어떻든 간에 우리가 신경이 쓰였다는 거네. 맞지?
너희들도 우리의 매력에
Oh,
헤어나오지
maybe.
못했던 거 아니야? 왜 그런 거 있잖아. 귀신같이 맛없는 재료들만 모아놓아서 요리했는데 묘하게 맛있는 거?
맞아.
Yeah, but we wouldn't, even if they wouldn't admit it.
분명 먹을 당시에는 비참했는데 자꾸 기억에 남는 그...
Yeah.
두 분 다
Fair.
어떤 음식을
God, what is
드셔왔던
this?
거죠?
저 그런데
Nah,
전달받을
great ones, I'll tell you
정보란
that.
어떤 것인가요?
이번 목표 지점 말이야. 우리 말고 다른 집단이 점령해 있는 상태인 것 같아.
Ooh, really?
그래서 우리 쪽에서도 평소보다 많은 인원을 투입하고 있지.
허. 그래봤자 또 어디서 모여드는 쇠파리 같은 놈들이겠지.
Well, maybe he just said another faction. As Otis pointed out, we weren't new to encounters against a group of foes drawn near the Golden Boughs. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from K Corp took shelter in the abandoned facility. On our second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino.
안타깝지만 이번 상대들은 예전 같은
Yeah,
부스러기는
okay,
아닌
they're actually a
모양이야.
whole...
심사
group.
기록을 슬쩍 살펴보니까 몇 주 전 엔사에서 대거
N
파견한
Corp?
기록이 남아 있었어.
Of
우리와
course,
목적지가
right? Because the Herman group. I really don't know what to call them. I'll just call them the villain group for now. The villain group, yeah, they're working for N Corp, right? So that makes sense.
엔사에서요?
Huh.
공식적으로 드러난 행보는 아니지만 K사 쪽에서도 심사 통과를 해준 걸로 봐선 모종의 거래가 있었을 수도 있지.
즉, N사에서 미리 파견이 와 있는 게 사실이라면 가는 길이 순탄하지만은 않을 거라는 소리랍니다.
Alright.
그렇군. 이거 자칫하다 여러 날개로
Yeah, I'm sure we
아닌지
will.
몰라.
You can see the burger place in the background, by the way.
장기적으로 봤을 때 날개 간의 충돌은 불가피한 수순일 거예요.
Yeah.
하지만
Makes sense,
N사에서 공식적인 파견을 공표한 게 아닌 걸 봐서는 단순히 이익 집단 간의 충돌로
마무리될 수도 있고요.
Maybe.
어쩌면 그들이 진정으로 원하는 건 황금 가지가 아니라는
Oh, it definitely,
가능성도
it definitely
배제할
is.
수는 없어요.
어찌 됐든 여기저기에 써먹기 편한 게 우리라는 건 부정되지 않는
Yeah.
것 같지만.
Yeah.
아 맞아. K사 입국관리소에서 소동을 일으킨 멍청이들이 있다고 했는데 혹시 얼굴
Effie,
봤어?
Effie, come on. Surely by now you should know us.
소문이라는 건 참 빠르게 퍼지는군. 마치 로신한테 갔어.
What is thou? Astride Rosiante. Don Quixote hung her head, possibly in embarrassment. I mean, I appreciate, her fessing up before one of the other sinners could rat her out. Perhaps she's finally starting to learn that her reckless actions have repercussions. That, or I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done.
아깝지 뭐예요.
Ah,
그런
think
광경은
so.
자주 볼 수 있지도 않았을
Yeah.
텐데. 목숨이 여러 개 있는 게 아닌 이상 누가 감히 입국 관리소에서부터 소란을.
true. They know that. Wait, do they not know that Dante can revive people?
설마 아니죠?
Wait, did we? They don't know? I thought they did.
자자, 시간도 얼마 없고 하니 빨리 이동하자.
Oh.
이런 베르길리우스님은 이번에도
Yeah.
안 계시나 보네.
Hey, you better luck next time, right?
그 양반
Mhm.
먼저 버스로 돌아갔어.
아쉽네요. 이번에야말로 얼굴 한번 비추고 싶었는데.
다음에는 꼭 인사를 하고 말겠어. 너희 대신
Okay.
우리를 합류시킬 생각은 없냐고도 물어볼 계획이거든.
Oh yeah. What? That's the reason you wanted to meet him?
마냥 농담은
Like
아닙니다.
actually?
이따가 현장에서 다시 봐요.
Whoa. That would be
너희가
interesting.
무사히 도착할 수 있다면 말이야.
Though to be fair, last person we met who could have potentially joined us died, so maybe they shouldn't actually. Get there in one piece anyway. I suspect that will not be an issue. Ooh. Oh, I'm so close to another pull. Okay, hang on. The deal they struck. I think I'll do this one and then up tie another identity and then get another pull. Bowdy Charon and the cold stare of Vergilius awaited us on the bus. And the air was heavy with the sense of oppression, leaving little room for lighthearted jokes.
늦었어.
Sorry.
100까지 샜는데도
I'll count it at 100. I don't think we would. It's way too fast. She seemed to have a few more words ready to be flung in that icy tone, but Vergilius put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance.
베르, 카로는 지금을 기억할 것입니다.
미안해. 다음에 사탕 사줄 테니까.
Parents sat in the bus driver's seat without further complaint, and Vergilius slowly turned to us. If there was one thing the sinners and I were good at, it'd be sensing imminent danger and making way. Dispersing from the group, we scuttled away into our seats, leaving only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisle of the bus.
변명을 듣겠다, 돈키호테.
Yeah.
본인은 핍박받고 있는 약자를 그냥 지나칠 수 없어.
아니, 틀렸지.
Or, I mean, hey, it's the truth, it's just not the answer he wanted. Dude. My vision couldn't follow what happened in that instant. I have nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss the moment, and yet... Like, what? Did he either, like, moved so fast that you couldn't see, or, like, he can, like, obscure your vision somehow? Like, we still don't know what his gaze ability is. When I caught up with the situation... Jeez! Oh my god! Okay, I'm sorry, Don. Love you, but, like, Vergilius looks so cool here. Dude, like, the smoke coming off of him? Is this, like... I wonder if this is just, like, for, like, cool dramatic effect, or if he's literally, like, radiating smoke. First thing that came into my sight was Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled under Vergilius' shoe.
나는 변명을 하라고 했지. 네 사상을 변호하라고 하지 않았다.
That's fair. It's kind of both, no?
처음이 아니지, 돈키호테. 벌써 3번이나 비슷한
3?
일이 있었다.
I only remember 2. Wait, what was the first one?
네 정신 나간 짓 때문에
That's 3 strikes.
3번이나
Ooh.
일이 어그러질 뻔했다고. 어떻게 생각하지? 말해봐라.
본인을 위해 동료에게 패를 끼치기는 했다만.
Okay. Oh my god. Don Quixote's pain grew louder, but no one stepped in. Of course, she was being punished for her own actions, but more than anything, It was evident that disrupting this wasn't gonna make the situation better.
생각을 물었다고 왜 말을 알아듣지 못하지?
Look, I'll let her speak a little bit more. Come on. Yeah, I feel like that's unfair.
여기서 미안하다는 말을 했어야 해, 돈키호테.
That's not an excuse, though.
덧붙일 거라면 앞으로 어떻게 할 것인지 계획을 말했어야 했고.
Okay.
아까부터 답을 정해놓고 말하고 있지 않소?
모르나? 회사는 대부분 정해진 답을 갖고 있다.
That's
그
true.
답을 맞출 수 있는지를 물을 뿐이지. 회사가 너 따위에게 의견을 묻고 있다고 생각하면 큰 착각이다.
회사가 그렇다면 본인은
No, dude. Okay, dude, please. Dude, please. Ah, there it is. Vergilius kicked Don Quixote, tossing her to the floor. Oh no! And gripping her by the collar.
입사할 때를 기억하고 있겠지.
What went down?
그날의 거래를 잊지 않았으면 좋겠습니다. 돈 quijote 씨.
A deal, huh? Vergilius' eyes glistened with a much brighter hue of red than usual. Staring directly into them, Don Quixote soon gave back a nod without another word.
여기까지 원래 위치로
A
돌아가도록.
deal, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure what it could be. Because I don't think it's just like, ooh, you have to, you know, if you join us, you have to listen to us or something. Like she was like really taken aback or like shocked at him like bringing this up again. So I'm sure it's like something more big, but I have no idea what it could be. And the music's back to normal. Watching someone who usually exuded pride and confidence quickly shift to such a discouraged, crestfallen state didn't exactly make for a pleasant sight. Though a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing it up makes me wonder what it was about.
다른 놈들도
Same,
마찬가지다.
Yeah.
회사는
Serving as an example and all that.
사상을 설파하는 장소가 아니다.
Hmm.
취업 규칙을 위반하면서도 돌발 행동을 하겠다면 자신이 치를 대가를 한 번쯤 더 생각하고
The terms of your employment contract. I wonder what exactly is in it.
죽지 못할 거고 프리랜서가 되고 싶겠지만
That's true.
퇴사가 불가능한 시기를
You're really in this for the long run now, huh?
그래도 저 양반 아이고 뭐더라? 저 자크프리더 씨한테 도움을
Who's
받은 게
Siegfried?
힘이 기분이 상했던 모양이군.
I guess Siegfried or something. Maybe this joke just doesn't work as well in translation.
프리트님이요.
Oh.
본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데 잔소리나 들었잖아. 그러니까 눈치 좀 보면서 행동했어야지.
Yeah.
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이럴 날이 올 줄 알았어요. 앞으로는 다들 주의하죠.
둘 다 왜 나를 야리냐? 죽고 싶냐?
Looking to get stoned. To be fair, never mind. I was gonna say, to be fair, Heathcliff hasn't really like caused much trouble for us, but like he kind of did, you know, provoke well multiple people in the casino actually. So, damn, that's crazy though. Now I'm just waiting for like Don's Canto. That's so interesting. Like, and this is supposed to be Sinclair's, at least I think, right? He hasn't shown up since the first bit. All right, Inquisitors. By the looks of things, right? It does look like 48, 30. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, I guess the next ones are longer, huh? No. Anyways. No, it does look like Canto 3 ends at 316 though, so I'm just thinking like how to split this. I think I'll just do this one for now. Why not? I'll just level you again. And I'll level you again. Just because again, for as long as these two events are going on, I'm pretty much just gonna use them, right? Because they give me extra drops. So that would be wise, methinks. What does this do? Vengeance mark? To the unit that dealt the most damage to an ally, inflict plus coin drop. Energy fragility. Yeah, that's not super useful to get right now. What's this do? Negative effect on target apply haste. Oh, that seems pretty good. I don't know. I don't really need it right now though. So let's go. Should be fine. With the conflict sorted out, the bus finally departed. Looking out the windows evoked a strange feeling in the passengers.
저 인간들은 얼굴에 근심 하나 없어 보이네.
Really? The nest residence? This is way different from the roads we've been through.
아하. 그러고 보니 관리자 양반은
Yeah?
둥지 한복판을 지나오는 건 처음이겠어.
That you can remember at least.
둥지랑 뒷골목은 수준 차이가 심하죠. 둥지마다 저마다의 고유 문화와 역사가 다르고요.
Okay, of course, right? Makes sense.
이번에 갈 목적지는 K사의 칼프 마을이다. 그곳 어딘가에 로보토미 집으로 연결되어 있는 통로가 있다는 정보다.
Oh, really? Okay. Hi, Sinclair. As soon as the name Cowell was mentioned, Sinclair lapsed into fear once again and started trembling, as if something were coming after him.
하지만 너희들이 전해준 정보대로 제3의 세력들이 이미 그 지부를 점령 중인 상황이다.
Yeah. So they're definitely after the Golden Bough.
추가적인 정찰을 요청했지.
비포팀의
Sure.
사정 관측 3과가 투입되었죠. 에피와 소드 씨도 함께 하셨을 겁니다.
상황이 어떤지 파악이 되면 그쪽에서 먼저 보고를 줄 거다.
Okay. Shortly afterward, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to the village. Lush green trees rarely found in the backstreets began to decorate the scene, providing a comforting sight. But that was soon disturbed by something odd. You could see an ominous billow of smoke rise in the distance.
왜? 저기
Oh?
연기가
싱클레어?
Is this... What is up with him? Okay, so he might be from, like, maybe he grew up in Cowell, right? I don't know.
해피기둥 덜컹덜컹.
Rumble tumble. Oh, the sharp made a sharp turn to the left. Early before, a giant nail flew in and noisily embedded itself in the back window.
어떤 새끼야? 뒤질 뻔했잖아.
Just kicked it. Oh
이
no.
정도의 가속도로 실험해보진 않았지만 창을
You're being reinforced a little. I don't know. If there's a giant nail, I don't know how you're gonna reinforce against that. Aimed directly at us. Yep. So is this encounter gonna be N Corp?
베르, 내 피가 다쳤어.
Oh.
칼은 슬퍼.
멈추지 않으면 더할 기세군. 전원 하차.
Alright. Bleed v bleed, I guess. Whoa. Looks like a whole paladin. Oh yeah, they're like setting the town on fire. As we got off the bus, oh, I guess they're looking for the because they're looking for the path, right? As we got off the bus, a group stood in the way, clad from head to toe in rusty armor with faded coats of light.
정차. 이 길로는 지나가지 못한다.
아 이렇게 말로 하면
Yeah, don't like immediately try to kill us.
그러니까 나 참.
What about a windshield?
선전 보고 없이 공격해놓고는 무례하군.
Yeah.
소속이라도 말해야 예의지 않겠나?
우리는 2단 신문관.
Inquisitors. Nagel und Hammer. Which obviously means nail and hammer in German. The nail that fixes the blasphemous and the hammer that strikes down the sinful.
인사. 나게
that's
하모의 직원이라는 걸 어렵게도 말하네요.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a very similar sort of like concept in Library of Ruina with one of the abnormalities. It was like this girl. I don't really know what her deal was because I don't like look into every abnormality I encounter, right? But like her whole thing was like, you know, like hammering like nails into people or something, like who have committed sins. So it's kind of like the same thing that they're doing here. An employee of Nagel and Tama.
못과 망치라고도 불리죠.
Nail and hammer, yeah. What is that just like a specific group of N Corp, or are they like the Crusaders kind of, or radical dissidents?
이봐요. 우리는 단지 이곳을
Hey man, Gregor, you're literally called Sinner number 13. I think you might count as a heretic, man.
관광.
A door, of course. True. Labeled as tourists, all of a sudden, the sinners exchanged looks in silence. No, guys, come on. Go along with it. To prevent another disastrous first impression, Gregor was doing what he could, even though his efforts fell flat for the most part, to gently appease the armored crowd. accompanied by an attempt at the kind, harmless smile a tourist would wear.
그래.
Getting
저번
slightly better at
강산
lying,
때부터
right?
느꼈던 건데 사실 이런 쪽
Are you
공부에
into these
욕심
kinds
있는
of
거 아니야?
bits? You must be.
그런 거 아니라고.
The shivering corners of his mouth aroused pity in my heart.
그렇다면 그대들의 순수성을 증명함이 바르리라.
By killing you? Or
좋아.
beating you in battle?
방법을 알려주면 못할 것도 없지.
The Inquisitor suddenly pointed in my direction.
저
Whoa.
불경한
Whoa,
여행자의
whoa, whoa,
머리를
what?
베어내라.
What's wrong with me? Is the head? Yeah, it's definitely the head. Me?
그리고 우리 망치의 앞에 무릎 꿇고
Oh,
봉헌해라.
that's not... I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's really strange though. I wonder if it's literally just because Dante has like a weird like flaming clock head that they think is like demonic or something and they want it gone, or if they want the specific head, you know, for their own purposes, you know, to be able to turn back time and all that.
여정의 불이익 또한 없을지니. 물론 그 불결한 차량도 두고 가야 할
really?
것이다.
Oh, just because I rode in it?
야, 아무리 우리가 핫바지처럼 보인다고 해도 그런 걸 들어줄 것 같냐?
He's so British. Furious Heathcliff was the first to quit playing as a harmless tourist, of course. Heathcliff, you didn't have to.
가짠치도 않은 것들이 어디서 나보고 무릎을 꿇으란 거야?
Ooh. The Inquisitor, as was declared to us, nodded in response.
알겠다. 그렇다면 그대들은 이단이다.
Damn. With that, the group of Inquisitors moved into position at once, ready to attack. Okay, I guess we're gonna... Sorry, get a taste of my own medicine here, right? Licking N Corp's nails. Yeah, cause just nails. Damn, this music is sick. That cowl. Okay. Somewhat. That's not what she said. Hopefully there's only 3 of them. Okay, there's 6 of them. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
그 정도
Ow! Oh man. Oh, these guys have like 100 HP too. Unfortunate. Should be fine. Ow.
의견을 나누지.
Oh, so close. No. No. Oh man. No, luckily Marisol has a lot of health though, so there's that at least.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Good. Nice, Dagger. Cool. Oh, so close. Yes, come on. You got this. No, 10. Oh, don't give Zagger again, please. Jeez, a 12 is so rough. Oh, that sucks. Don't get staggered. She's getting staggered. Oh, man. Okay, Rodian, you got this, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Good thing she didn't get staggered. Nice. She can't use Indican's Trial, though. That's fine. I'll just do this. And the staggered guys will be up next round, so... Maybe I can use, like, asymmetrical inertia or something. Ow! It's so gross. They're so, like, fleshy sounding. With their hits. Yeah, I can. Love it. Shoot. Okay, let me do actually both of these. Ah, no, I won't. I can't get any resonances that way with it. So I don't think that's the play. Well, I could have... there was one at the end here, so I could have gotten an NB resonance. That's fine. Oh, oh god, wait, did Rodian just die? What was that? Did I see that correctly? Okay. Heathcliff! An 8! No! I should deal some good damage as a stagger. Double stagger. They're both, yeah, they're both dead, pretty much. Ah, okay, yeah, we got it. Honestly, just damage. Nice. That's 1, that's 2. Fantastic. The battles are definitely getting harder. Something that could make the battles easier, however, is you know, getting the middle big brother Heathcliff. A maybe. Okay, no, that's not it. Wait! Unless. Okay. Now, please. Please. Do not give me the Rhodian ego. Do not give me the Rhodian ego. Heck, don't give me any ego. Give me any 000 ID. And I'm happy, okay? Give me any. Any at all. That's not.
놈을 잡으러 온 건가? 아니면 그지?
Hi, Greg. Hi, Greg. Edgar. Oh, it's the Edgar family heir. This is the I have the Ishmael for this one.
현장 자료 들어볼 때 이번 사건에 대한 결론은
A 7 association. Okay. Oh wait, their symbol's literally just a 7. I guess 7 association Heathcliff and sorry, she's so pretty. That was Y association. Heathcliff just be inconspicuous. I can't believe this. I can't believe this, frankly. But also, I literally said as long as I get any 000, I was happy, so I can't be too upset. But let's see, what did I get? The 7 association Heathcliff is just rupture. I mean, I like the drip, but it doesn't really do much, probably. Let's see, I got another Rhodian one, which is crazy. Zwei. Let's focus on poise. Okay, very nice. This is another one where we can see her little tattoo there, and obviously the star of the show, the Edgar family heir, Gregor, who inflicts sinking. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. What do you mean? Okay, fine. Okay. I mean, I'm probably just still gonna use him. I'll just use him alongside my bleed team, right? I'll just drop Honglu, take him instead. Man, I hope he's good. He seems really focused on sinking, huh? All right, well, better luck next time, I suppose. I have until the 14th, I believe. It is currently the 5th. To get this, hopefully I do. I really hope so. Hey, Rodian. Where's Sinclair at? Hey, man. All right. With that being said, though, that's gonna be it for this video. Actually, no, I'll throw Gregor on.
평소에는 뭐 하면서 지내나?
Here he is.
그 저택을 본 적이 있나? 폭풍과 벼락만이 유일한 손님이 된
Wuthering.
그분 말이야.
Oh, sorry. Right. Wuthering Heights. The like Edgar Linton, right? Is the guy that in the Wuthering Heights story, Edgar Linton is the guy that what Catherine Earnshaw ends up marrying or whatever. I didn't even connect to that. Oh yeah, the Edgar family is totally related to Heathcliff's backstory, huh? CE. Interesting. That's crazy. I like how he said Wuthering, and I instantly was like, what? Like I had a brain blast. No, okay. Yeah, though, that's gonna be it for this video. So far, really cool, really interesting. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but like immediately, Siegfried is really fun. I'm really interested to learn more about K Corp as well, right? Because obviously I have a couple IDs of them, so it's cool that I'm actually gonna get to learn more about them now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, which I'm gonna assume you did, considering you made it all the way to the end of the video, maybe you consider subscribing to see more of my content in the future. If not, that's completely okay. And yeah, that's it. Bye.